Hello, I'm bringing you a reaction today of You've Made Me So Very Happy by Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This is a band I've never heard of. This was requested by one of my subscribers. This subscriber has been requesting a lot of things lately and tipping me, and I really appreciate it. It looks like we're going down memory lane, perhaps. Some boomer music. I think he's describing it as like another boomer hit kind of stuff. So again, this is just a 4-minute piece. So 1969 apparently. So I'll listen to it and then afterwards I'll talk about it. I don't think I need to interrupt a 4-minute song. I'm just going to take it all in. All right, let's go.
That love before you got mad and closed the door, but you said, child, just once more. I chose you for the one. Now we're having so much fun. You treated me so kind. I'm about to lose my mind. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. The others were untrue, but when it came to loving you, I'd spend my whole life with you. 'Cause you came and you took control. You touched my very soul. You always showed me that loving you is where it's at. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. Thank you, baby. So much you see, you're even in my dreams. I can hear, baby, I can hear you calling me. I'm so in love with you. All I ever want to do is thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Into my life. I wanna thank you, girl, every day of my life. I wanna thank you. You made me so very happy. I wanna spend my life thanking you. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Wow, the production quality of that is so good. Just that there's like horns, there's like changes, there's a lot of organ actually. I'm really just getting to know the organ lately. I'm guessing because it's like 1969, we're like pre-synthesizer, so all this keyboard stuff, it's like the organ was like cool technology back then. I watched a tutorial on the Hammond organ, and it's quite complex. But the fact that they invented that all without this technology that they use in keyboards, keyboards use a completely different technology, like synthesized sound versus the organ sound, how that works. I don't even completely get it. I just know that it's much more mechanical than synthesizer, which is all electronic, right? So it's like you press a key, it's just like electronic. Organ has like things in there that's going on. Even these electric organs, like they're obviously not a Bach church organ, right? You think, big, no, not that kind of organ, like with the pipes, but like the organ. There's just a lot of organ throughout it. And there's just, you made me so very happy. The singing is really good. I like all the da-na, da-na, all those really cool horns. Da-na, da-na, na, na, with the organ. Oh, the swell. That's like a really nice moment. It explains the feeling of what he's saying. You make me so very happy. Heart exploding. Na na. Na na. Low, low. New kind of progression than we had earlier in the interlude. Build. He has a beautiful voice. What a nice concept. I mean, I'd be flattered if someone wrote this song about me. You make me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. Do, 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 do. 1969, good times, Dana. I do like that. Dana. Dana. Counterpoint. Organ. Life. I like how he sings because he sings in that older style. I mean, look, I trained as a classical soprano. So there's some things from that big band era that carried over to this generation, and he has it, You make me so very happy. That's how I would sing, but nowadays it's odd, If I sing like that, people are like, oh my God, opera. Oh. It's not even just opera, it's just like jazz. I think Frank Sinatra, right? Big band, even jazz. Like there's like just this dramatic style about it that it's very effective. But nowadays, if you don't sing pop completely with like ennui, like I don't care about anything, then you're overacting, whatever. Well, I don't agree with that. I'm always very expressive. Yeah, this is a feel-good song. I mean, this would just make me feel happy. I would love for someone to write this about me, but it's nice that men were able to express their happiness about love. That's nice. I think this would be a crowd pleaser. Do, 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 do. If you're sitting with the love of your life at dinner across the table and you're just like, I'm so glad I have this person in my life. It's like gratitude, The more you practice gratitude, the happier you are. It's good vibes, Nowadays you talk about vibes. Like this is just like good vibes, Just kind of banana. You can't really, it's like not really a dancing song. It's just kind of like a vibing song. So awesome recommendation. I really like it. This particular subscriber has been very active lately on requesting things, and I don't mind it at all because he's actually taking me in a completely different direction. I've been going down this rock stuff, like we're doing Steely Dan and I'm doing Frank Zappa, and I've been kind of in this jam band adjacent, Grateful Dead, Beatles, like rock. And now it's like, oh, come over here, Erica, and look at these lovely love songs of the 60s and 70s. And I'm like, I don't mind if I do, because they're actually quite lovely. So I want to feel a little romantic, I guess. And I'm feeling very loved, I guess, from these love songs. So it's nice because they're feel good so far. I'm sure there'll be some sad ones, but this is a really lovely genre. So I'm really glad that I'm getting to do it. And again, this channel has been almost completely user guided. I've really just gone through the suggestions. Like I told you guys about my list, which by the way, now that this is, great brass and overall great musicianship. That's literally what he said, and it's right. David Clayton Thomas. Oh, that's the singer. You may have heard this I don't know if I've heard it. It might have been in a movie or something, but I've definitely never sat and listened to that. So I thank you for that, Jim. We're just going to call him Jim. My mysterious, very generous sponsor. He sponsored like 8 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, something like that. But there's gonna be a lot of Jim requests coming up soon. I'm just gonna try to interlace them with all the other requests. But thank you, Jim. I really appreciate it. And as you guys see, isn't that nice when I make it all green? And as I was trying to explain, even the requests that you guys just put in without tips, they come up on this list. And look, I'm getting through them. There's green ones, okay? So remember, this helps me guide my channel, as I was saying earlier. Aside for like a few things that I decided to do, like I decided to do the Beatles, because I like the Beatles, and then I just did like a Lily Allen album that's very pop, right? That was my idea. But pretty much everything else has just been from the organic, one thing leads to another, right? Fish led to the Grateful Dead. And Billy Strings came out of the jam band thing too, and then that just leads to more bluegrass from people, and then that's how I got to Sierra Hull, that's how I got to a bunch of people. So it's cool. I just like it. So now we can branch off, and then this can bring in some more fans of this kind of music that weren't watching my channel. So like it's really fun. So I really appreciate it, guys. Like this is just so much fun. I never thought I was going to have a YouTube channel, and like of all the social media I'm doing now, I'd say my YouTube, I feel like I've built the best community, and I feel like we have the most positive vibes on my YouTube, because I still get some negativity on like my Instagram and stuff, but like the YouTube people are just for generally pretty nice. Either that or YouTube's really good at censoring out the bad comments so I don't see them. Either way, thank you for watching, and I hope this brings back some pleasant memories from 1969. I know when I listen to songs from when I was 12 years old, I also sometimes get really positive, nostalgic vibes. So, by the way, I'm dressed like this because I'm going out. It's kind of Halloween still, but I don't know if you know, but I like to wear very neon kind of colors. It's kind of like my thing. So when I go out, and I do that, 1, because I like it makes me happy. 2, it's like athletic wear, so it's easier to dance in if I'm doing some kind of like dancing thing, dance club, or just going out to a concert kind of thing. And 3rd, honestly, it's market branding. It's pretty smart because I look like a lot of people, and when I'm in public, people don't necessarily recognize me, but they recognize me by my clothing. And then they're like, wait, you're that girl from Instagram. And I'm like, yes, that's right. But they wouldn't recognize me if I was just wearing like a black dress, because that would be too generic, right? But they can't miss me because I wear thigh highs, okay? Different colors. These are the blue neon today, but I have neon, I have hot pink, I have all sorts of fun stuff. White with bows. But yeah, you have legs, you gotta wear them. But anyway, that's the story. I hope you liked this. You made me so very happy. All good vibes. Makes me feel like I'm back in 1969. And I love the organ work on it personally, because I've been noticing the organ a lot now that I'm learning the keys of the Grateful Dead. I'm like, oh, the organ. I need to really pay attention to what organs do, because I got to play one eventually, or at least a synthesized version of the Hammond organ. Thank you, good night, and bye-bye.